Good morning, students. From last two classes, we were talking about understanding quadrilaterals. We checked the different types of polygon. We also spoke about the closure curve, simple curve, open curve, all these things. And apart from this, there is something called regular polygon. The meaning of regular polygon is all sides and angles are equal. In a given polygon, for example in a triangle, if all the sides are equal, all the angles are equal, then it is said to be regular polygon. So such triangles wherein the sides and the angles are equal, we call it as equilateral triangle. Now for example, there is a pentagon. I can call this as a regular pentagon if all the sides are equal, all the angles are equal. Then it is said to be regular pentagon. Now one question for you. In a quadrilateral, if all the sides are equal, all the angles are equal, what do you call that? That is a question for you. And if I tell irregular, that means all sides and angles are not equal. Not equal. This is about regular and irregular polygon. Now let us start with the exercise. In the exercise 4.1, the first part of the question is asking about classify them into simple curve and convex polygon, simple closed concave polygon and polygon. So they have given all the different types. You have to classify it according to that question. Now there is a second main. How many diagonals does each of the following have? That means this is a quadrilateral. This is the first question. They are asking how many diagonals we can draw. What is a diagonal now? Diagonals is nothing but it is a line which is drawn from two unconsecutive vertices. That means from here to here. From here to here. So I get two diagonals. Similarly, they are asking for the regular hexagon. What is the regular hexagon now? Just now we spoke. The regular hexagon is all six sides equal or six angles has to be equal. So you have to draw a diagonal for the regular hexagon and tell me how many diagonals you get. Similarly, they are asking for a triangle. Now here, this is a triangle A, B, C. Now if I take this as the first vertex, which one is the unconsecutive? This is consecutive. So this will be the unconsecutive you already have. That means in triangle there is no diagonals. Okay? In triangle we do not get any diagonals. Now that is about the second. What is the sum of the measures of the angles of a convex quadrilateral? That means I am just asking you to find the angles. Sum of the angles of all in a quadrilateral. So this also we have already done in the previous class. So I want you to do that. Fourth question, examine the table. Each figure is divided into triangles and sum of the angles that you send. So in the fourth question, they have given a table in which they are asking you to make a classification of the triangles from the given polygon. Now in the fourth question again, what can you say about the angle sum of a convex polygon with a number of sides? See, how do we find the sum of the angles of a polygon? See, whenever I have sum of the the angles, it is always the interior angles. The formula which we learned was n minus 2 multiplying 180 degree, where n is the number of sides of a polygon. Okay, in the previous classes I have already told that this is an important formula which you have to remember. Now you have to find the sum of the interior angles when number of sides is given. In the first part of the question, the number of sides is 7. So how do we find sum of the interior angles? Is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree. What is n? 7. 7 minus 2 into 180. It is 5 into 180. It is 9. This is how you solve the fourth main. Okay? I want everyone to do all the problems in fourth main. They are asking for the when n is equal to 8, when n is equal to 10, and when n is equal to 11. Now the fifth question, what is the regular polygon? What is regular polygon? The polygon in which all sides are equal and all angles are equal is said to be a regular polygon. Now what do you call a polygon wherein 3 sides equal, 3 angles equal? Equilateral triangle. Similarly, they will ask for 4 sides and 6 sides. I'm sure you can do it. Next one, find the angle measure x in the following figure. Now in the next part of the question, they have given a figure. The figure is something like this. What is this now? Just check how many sides you have. It has 4 sides, so it is a quadrilateral. Now in this, what they have given us, this is 50 degrees, this is 130 degrees, this is 120 degrees, this is x. Now all these are the interior angles. Now when we add all the interior angles, how much we get? In a quadrilateral? In a quadrilateral, sum of interior angles is equal to how much? 360 degrees. Correct? That means when we add all these angles, you have to get 360 degrees. Now here this angle they have not given, but we already know this one. So what we can do here is 50 plus 30, sorry 130 plus 120 plus x is equal to 360. Add all these. How much we get? 250 plus 50, 300 plus x is 360. Therefore, x is equal to 360 minus 300. X is equal to 60. This is how you find the value of x. Okay? The problems in this main, it's all similar. They have given a diagram. You just have to find out what kind of a diagram is that, which polygon is that. Based on that, if it's a quadrilateral, equal to 360. If it's a pentagon, we have to find what is the sum of the angles. Usually it is 540. Let's see this. Now if you see this diagram, first check how many sides it has. How many sides? It has 5 sides. So that's why it's called as pentagon. Therefore, n is equal to 5. Done. Now here, they are not given these two angles, but they are told that these two angles are equal. First, you have to check sum of the angles of a pentagon. So, the formula is sum of interior angles of polygon n is equal to 5 is equal to n minus 2 into 180, which is 5 minus 2 into 180, which is 3 into 180, which is 540. So the interior angles of the pentagon is 540. Using this, we have to get the following angle. Now here, if you see this angle they are not given. How do we find these two angles? When we add these two angles, what kind of angles are these? These are called a linear pair. That means when you add these two, you get 180 degrees. So that means this angle will be 180 minus 70. And this will be 180 minus 60. Now we got this angle, this angle, this angle. Let's try to get this angle. 30 plus x plus how much is 180 minus 60? 120 plus 180 minus 70? 110 plus x. How much? When you add all the 5 angles, how much you should get? 540. So you're taking 540, which is nothing but 30 plus 120, 150, 160, 260. So 260 plus how many x you have here? 2x. 2x is equal to 540. Therefore, 2x is equal to 540 minus 260. 2x is equal to 280. Therefore, x is equal to 280 by 2, which is 140 degrees. Therefore, the value of this one will be 140. This is how we find the unknown angles. Okay? So how do we do this? First, we have to find which polygon is this. Once when you get to know the polygon, get the sum of the angles. Once when you get the sum of the angles you will find based on number of sides with n minus 2 into 180 formula. After this, you are equating all the angles. The sum of the angles you are equating, and you will get the value 140. Now this is the 4.1 exercise. I want everyone to try the remaining problems. Okay? And then we will continue with the next one.